When you think of a crime, something violent probably comes to mind.
That's not always the case. Sometimes it's a crime of deception. We're back with Most Wanted Monday and Captain Tim Robinson with the Wicomico County Sheriff's Office. Now, before we get to the fugitives, the Sheriff's Office recently put out a press notification of a couple of women accused of taking advantage of an elderly veteran, gaining control of his house, bank account, and 3 vehicles.
It's such a shame that that stuff goes on, and we see it actually more often than people realize. And and it's not just that, but we're seeing a lot of scams. A lot of people are targeting scams towards some of our most vulnerable members of our society. And it really is a shame, and that they're targeting people that are very trusting and wanting to have connections with people.
Yeah. So if it seems too good to be true, it probably
is. And then we've seen everything from them falling victim to the Publishers Clearinghouse scam, to the grandparent scam, where they call up and say, I'm your grandson, I'm in jail, I need money, to just fake charities and somebody coming like this and befriending them just to get money out of them.
Sure. Yeah, so give us an update. Did we have any captures in the past week?
I don't think we had any captures this week, so I'm not sure what's going on.
All right, well then let's show some new ones.
I know what's going on. I mean, I tell you what is going to go on is I've got 6 people here. So I'm hoping your viewers, will be able to make some phone calls.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we've been hitting a dry spell, and we've got Crime Solvers has cash to pay out. They have got cash ready to pay out, and there's a mechanism that guarantees total anonymity.
Okay.
All people got to do is call and report the locations for these individuals.
So let's get to the first one.
What do you got for us this week?
Well, the first person we got today is Timothy John Byrd. We last know him to live in Pittsville, and he's about 33 years old, and he's wanted by the Sheriff's Office. We have 2 circuit court bench warrants, both issued last winter, after he violated the terms of his probation in cases where he already been convicted of conspiracy to commit burglary and drug possession, not marijuana. So if anybody knows where Timothy John Byrd is, please pick up the phone and call Crime Solvers.
All right, next we have Jeffrey Lamar Dixon Jr.
Jeffrey Dixon Jr., he's 45 years old. Our records show that he still lives here in the Salisbury area. He's wanted by the Sheriff's Office on a district court bench warrant that was issued after he did not make an appearance in court to answer the charges or the accusations of violating a protective order. So the judge has issued a bench warrant to encourage his attendance at the next session of court, but we can't find him. So if anyone knows where Jeffrey Dixon Jr. is, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call Crime Solvers.
Tell us about Sandra Jean Elliott now.
Sandra Elliott, she's 36 years old. We last know her to have an address in Pittsville, and she also is known to use the last names of Bashore or Burke. Elliott's wanted by the Sheriff's Office. We have a district court bench warrant that was issued over the summer after she did not make an appearance to answer charges where she was accused of providing a false identity to avoid prosecution and possession of drug paraphernalia. So if anybody knows where Miss Elliott is, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call Crime Solvers.
All right, we need you to take a good look at this guy here. This is Justin Armand McMillan.
Justin McMillan, he's 24 years old, and we have an address for him in Snow Hill. And he's wanted by the Sheriff's Office. We have a circuit court arrest warrant that was issued back in the spring for multiple felony theft and forgery charges. So if anyone knows where Justin McMillan is, all you have to do is pick up the phone, call Crime Solvers, and they'll get that information to us so we can get him brought in.
Up next is Malik Roper.
Yeah, Karan Roper, he's 25 years old, and we last know him to have an address in Fruitland. And he's wanted by the Sheriff's Office on a circuit court bench warrant that was issued over the summer after he did not appear to answer charges of criminal child support. So if anyone knows where Karan Roper is, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call Crime Solvers.
And Jonathan Israel Turner Brown.
Jonathan Turner Brown, he's 28 years old. We last know him to live right here in Salisbury. And he's wanted by the Sheriff's Office. Now, there's a district court arrest warrant that was issued for escape in the second degree. And that was issued, generally those are issued because you don't show up when you're required to at the detention center. And we also have a circuit court bench warrant that was issued for violation of pretrial condition on the charges of drug possession, obstructing, and hindering. So if anyone knows where Jonathan Turner Brown is, like any of the individuals we have profiled today, it's real simple. You pick up the phone, you dial that magic number, 410-548-1776. And whether it's right now after the show or 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody is going to answer that phone and take your information. They're going to get it to us, and we're going to try to act on it. We're going to try to get these people brought in. But again, it's total anonymity. Nobody asks your name anywhere in the process. They don't use caller ID. There's absolutely no way that I can find out who called or that we can get back in touch with you.
All right, Captain Tim Robinson with the Wycomico County Sheriff's Office. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you
again.
next Monday.
See you next Monday.